What's up guys, it's Michael from J.A.M Gamers here today, and I've got a special video for you guys. It's actually an updated temple record video, and I found a way to get a temple on round 25 this time, so you'll have to put aside my last video, which was round 29 temple, because I have found a way to get round 25. This is without any, it's NAP, so it's no added premium specialty buildings or anything like that. However, I do have the starting lives and the starting cash, which you can see in the top left corner there. So, although they may seem negligible, with this strategy it comes down to like a few $100s at the end. So, it may be vital to have those few upgrades on the starting cash. So if you don't have them, this strategy might not work for you, but you can always give it a go and see how that happens, because I couldn't really find a way to turn them off in the Monkey Lab settings. So I'm not using banana farms or anything like that, because they just turn pro actually for me, and they blow back the balloons, and it just makes it a whole lot easier. You don't have to buy the 2 engineers or anything like that, so you can just save more money for the farms. So I'm trying as best I can to make this for just a beginning player or whatever. But using this strategy, if you follow it exactly, you should be able to get a round 25 temple quite easily. So as you can probably see, you have to get up that 1-0 farm before you get anything else. So you have to tank the first 5 rounds. Just tank the lives, because otherwise you just don't have enough cash to get that heli-pilot upgrade by round 25. So that's the only way I've found that it's possible to do it. I'm sure there is some other variation of doing it, but to be honest, I'm using the most efficient early game tower, which is the engineer, and I'm farming even before I get the engineer. And yeah, each farm has to be upgraded as soon as you get the money. If it's a round late or you miss a banana, it can honestly mean the difference between getting the money on round 25 or not. Because using this strategy, you can have anywhere between $500 and $1,000 left on round 25 once the regrow farm is set up. And that is with a heck of a lot of micro. This is a lot more micro than the round 29 temple. Pretty much because it's a lot closer on the cash. You don't have ample amount of money to get everything up in time. You have to just micro your way around, activating the ability, selling things. So this is definitely a lot harder strategy to follow. And I would recommend probably watching my other video, because if you haven't started a regrow farm before, other than on like rounds 42 or something like that, if you have never started a regrow farm before, I went into depth on my last video on that, so it's probably a lot more informative, and it'll be a lot better to follow, and we'll show you the basics of how to set a regrow farm up so you can get an infinite round going. Saying that, this regrow farm was slightly different, so if you have watched last video, you still have to pay attention to this one, because I'm not using all those ice towers this time, and I am on a different map because it just suited it better, and it just made it a little bit easier to get the regrow farm started. So I'll only have 1 or 2 glue gunners on round 25, so it makes it a lot more difficult to keep the balloons alive without actually popping them down to nothing. And yeah, so I chose this map specifically because it was longer, and that helps for 2 purposes. A, on round 25, when the wizard blows back the balloons, it'll give them more time to regrow before it gets back to the wizard in time, and secondly, it gives me more time to micro on round 25 as well. So I just felt this map was slightly easier than on Brick Wall, which I used the last time for round 29 temple. I mean, you could probably do it on that map, but to be honest, I think every little bit helps, and I think even the amount of balloons that the engineer pops is vital in how much money you end up getting by round 25. So, although that may be sound negligible or insignificant, every dollar adds up. And honestly, when you only got a few $100 spare by round 25, it's crazy how fine the line is between getting enough money and not. I mean, so many times I've failed this by like literally $100, $50 even, and then other times I've just been able to do it with like $50 spare. So it's just incredible how close it gets sometimes. And if you put a banana farm one round too late or something like that, you're just not going to have enough money to do it. You just may as well give up and restart. So the strategy is so precise that, for example, right here, I need 1,190 to upgrade this. I don't have that by $7, so I'm selling that engineer. To get that, that'll give me an extra, what does it say? Yes, it'll be 7 bananas around, or 6 bananas around. And I'm just getting 3 extra ones for $120, and I'm only losing $70 on that engineer. So little things like that honestly make the world of difference when you are trying to go for such a early record like this. I hate to belate the point, but I'm not even kidding. Every banana you you pick up, every banana you upgrade can literally be the difference between making the cash and not. So being a little bit late on one of the upgrades and missing out on like 1 or 2 bananas will cost you. So your farming has to be completely, as soon as you have the money to buy an upgrade, buy it. As soon as you have the money to upgrade it, because you just won't have enough money. So it's round 21 now, and I've got my 520 and a 10 banana farm up, and that's not quite enough. I need 1 more by the end of next round, so hopefully that's alright. I'm a little bit short on money actually, which is kind of unfortunate. I'll be able to get it in time, but it's going to be quite close. There we go, second tier up, midway through round 23, and I've got 1,200 spare. So I'll quickly walk you through what happens at the start of round 24 in a minute, and then at the start of round 25, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So let's get rid of these engineers firstly. We can get a heli pilot up, and actually the heli pilot placement is really important because it has to be right out of the way so it doesn't pop anything. I've stuffed up so many times when the heli pilot, as I'm dragging over there, just pops the balloon because it's just in the range or something stupid like that. So that heli pilot's going to serve as 2 purposes. 1, it's out the way, but 2, any balloons that do eventually leak, he's going to pop them so that I don't lose my lives and exit the game. So here goes. So I'm going to sell the farms. Once they've given me their full potential for the round, then I'm going to upgrade the heli pilot to 04, activate the ability, and get the cash. Speaking of which, I need a banana farmer. Actually, I'll put the banana farmer on later after the balloons, just show you that it's possible to do it without it. Get the crate, sell, buy the monkey wizard on tornado, then buy a 1-1 glue gunner, and hopefully I will have enough money. So here goes. My commentary is going to be very dodgy during this time, so sorry. Almost done. 2 more bananas per farm. And that's it. Okay, sell. This is dodgy as heck. Oh no, sorry. This is dodgy, sorry. Okay. Somehow I think that's worked. I'm going to get a glue gunner first. Okay, I'm going to reposition this guy. Okay, I had $7 spare. And that was very dodgy because I didn't get my wizard down in time. Thankfully, this guy blew back some balloons to the start. And that is how you get a Temple of the Monkey God by round 25. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, share it on social media because this took me a lot of effort. This was such a difficult strategy. As you can see, $7 was in it by the end. $7, and that was with a whole heap of micro, and it was just a bit of luck in the end that got me there. So, ideally you want that wizard down a lot quicker, but I couldn't really get it done, so yeah, that's pretty much how to do it. Thanks for watching. I don't know if the second part, actually getting the temple, is going to be on the next video, but if it is, I'll see you there. If it's not, thanks for watching, subscribe, share with your friends, and leave a like if you do, because I put a lot of effort into this. Thanks very much for watching. See you in a minute, or see you next video. See ya.